Hey, my ride's here. See you later.
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
How's it going?
Good, good.
Yeah, we're gonna buckle up here.
So
Hey, you don't mind? We gotta get a couple more guys too. I gotta get Dan and John at some point.
Alright, sounds good.
All right.
I did bring some music though.
Nice.
You have a CD player in?
I do have a CD player. Yeah, I go old school in here anytime. There's no problem with that, right?
Alright, check out this one.
Oh, nice. We can jam it.
I can see what you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance.
What's up, Dan? How you doing? All right. Yeah, Ryan, right? Yeah,
This is the new guy.
yeah, absolutely.
He taking us out to breakfast?
Okay.
Is he taking us out
I
to
gotta
breakfast?
go to work. He just figured
I
it'd
think
be
we-
nice.
I think.
He's okay with it.
All right. Hi, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Uh,
I'm good. Thanks for the
Right?
ride.
Your beamer's broken again, huh?
What's up, boys? Yeah, you know how that goes. German cars.
That's a German engineering.
German engineering.
Yeah.
Right there.
And I can tell you, trust what I have.
Oh, reliable.
That's right. All right, let's roll. That'll get you awake. That'll get you awake.
No coffee.
Why don't you turn it down?
Do you want to go to some oldies?
Yeah, we're just
A little throwback?
I feel bad because you guys are old,
Oldies.
right?
Going back into my
Some
decade.
Yeah.
oldies. Look
I
at
like
the
it.
new guy over here.
We gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's enough for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. We're making
Punch in the groin.
Some vocal cords.
Hospital for a hernia.
That's what that sounded like right there. That squirrel we just ran over made the same sound.
That was awesome. That's all right. That'll wake us up.
Yeah, about
Hold on. Yeah, we're almost there.
What about a little boy band?
A little boy band. Oh, nice. All right. Come on, McGee. This is right up your alley. Well,
Our two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
all right. Enough. Holy heck. Get back in your seat.
We need to charge this.
Seatbelt law is only for the front seat.
Seriously, you can't use that. You should have a seat.
Can't touch this.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to mind and keep like this going. You know too much, whatever.
You can't touch.
You ever want to be a principal, Mr. Devlin? Well, you are one today.
Because you might be one now. So let's,
We're going off-campus meeting.
yeah. Because we're
Going out to lunch after this.
We'll be back next Tuesday.
I think I'm going to call Betsy.
Alright.
I did think it was hilarious.
We'll get it
See
sick.
that girl at that red light when she saw us jam. She started jamming.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if she graduated from
Oh,
Fox?
yeah. What are these guys
Or she
doing
was-
at 9 in the morning? They're having way too much fun.
They're having
going strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed we'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, let's go back. Good times never seem so good. I'm inclined to believe there never was love. But if you close your eyes.
The Mockingbird Next Door is really good. I wonder what the author Maria Mills is up to.
That's my phone. Hello?
Hi, Miss Mills.
Hello?
This is Emma.
Oh, Emma, hi.
How have you been?
Good, thanks. It's kind of chilly here in Chicago, but I'm good otherwise. How are you?
I'm doing just well.
Glad to hear it.
So tell me, what made you want to be an author?
You know, I was a journalist. I was a newspaper reporter at the Chicago Tribune when I was sent to Alabama to write about Harper Lee's hometown. And so this was the first book I've written. But I always liked the idea of being able to write something longer than the newspaper stories I was used to writing. And I just have always loved to write and read.
When did you first read To Kill a Mockingbird? What was your initial reaction?
I loved it. I was in 9th grade. I was a freshman at West High School in Madison, Wisconsin. And I can remember being in this old overheated library we had and just feeling transported to those red, dusty streets she writes about. And never dreaming, of course, that I would have the chance later on to go to Monroeville and to meet her and her equally remarkable sister, Alice Lee.
That sounds fun. You mentioned Harper Lee lived with her sister, Alice. What was their relationship like?
Oh, it was so interesting, and that was a lot of what I wanted to show readers in this memoir was the 15-year age difference between the two of them and these two very different personalities. A friend of theirs described Alice as being more like a judge, kind of calm and deliberate in how she went about things, and her baby sister, as she called her, Nell Harper, being more like a fiery prosecutor with hell and pepper in her. And so it was interesting to see how the two of them, despite being that different, navigated the press of interest that continued all those years into Harper Lee and her novel. Alice managed a lot of her sister's affairs from this little law office in Monroeville, Alabama.
You were friends with both Alice and Harper, correct?
Correct.
What was your most humorous moment with both of them?
Oh, goodness. There were so many. They were really great fun, and that sense of fun is something I wanted to convey to people in the book. I don't think that's always what people think about with them because Alice was so proper and Nell was so private. But I think some of the most fun we had was when we would get lost going on these country drives, exploring these back roads. And if we got lost, all the better, that they turned it into a great adventure. So for me, those were some of the most fun moments with them. And they were such students of Alabama history, and they had this kind of sense of mirth about, the family feuds that would develop among some of these country families, and sort of just the human foibles of life in that community. They both had such a twinkle in their eye about that, and great fun.
Why did Harper Lee not write another book after To Kill a Mockingbird?
You know, that was a question that shadowed her for years and years. And she told a friend of hers, she asked him, do you ever wonder why I didn't write a second book? And he said, well, me and a million other people. And on that occasion, anyway, she said, well, two things. One is I said what I had to say in Mockingbird, and I won't say it again. And two, I wouldn't go through all that publicity again for all the money in the world. I think there were other factors. Certainly, the weight of expectations that she felt after To Kill a Mockingbird became such a phenomenon would weigh on any young writer. And she did work on other things over the years, but until Watchmen hadn't published anything else.
Well, thank you for your time. It was lovely to have a conversation with you.
Great to talk with you. I hope we get a chance to meet sometime.
Me too. Thank you, Mrs. Mills.
Okay. Bye, Emma.
Goodbye.
Hello, I'm Katie.
And I'm Abby, and this is News Now.
As the pumpkin spice starts to come in and the weather gets a little colder, we've got you covered.
Tabloid princess Kim Kardashian is still in shock after being robbed at gunpoint while in Paris. Over $10 million worth of jewelry was stolen from her. Her sister Chloe said the family will be more cautious with the amount of personal information they post on social media, which in some people's minds has made these 5 masked men heroes.
As we get closer to Election Day, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump continue to dominate media headlines. The debates are even making history as the most civilized presidential debates of all time. Check out this video segment from last week's Face Off.
And I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long now. I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no any good disguise. Secretly,
I've learned a lot from this presidential election. Now when I go into the locker room, I make sure nobody in there is recording the ridiculous things I say, like, "Hey girls, did you hear Margot let one go on during the volleyball game?"
Good thinking, Katie. That could be potentially embarrassing. I've also been learning a lot this election, like how to erase a private email server. Now nobody will know I make over 250 Musical.lys.
Well, I hate to break this to you, Abby, but the Russians hacked into your email account. You're all over the WikiLeaks.
Ooh.
Like a centipede, you mess with me, I mess with her. So I'll make sure you get what you deserve. Yeah, one day.
In other news, if you were thinking of dressing up as a clown for Halloween, think again. Creepy clown hoaxes and reports are driving law enforcement officers mad.
Speaking of mad, Ronald McDonald is extremely upset that clowns around the world are being called creepy. He said it's only creepy if you lure children into a playground and offer them a Happy Meal.
In local news, this week is homecoming at Fox Chapel Area High School. We will take on the Chartiers Valley Colts on Friday, October 21st at 7 p.m.
The community carnival will be held before the game from 4 to 6 p.m. Activities will include games, a giant slide, a bouncy house, an obstacle course, and jousting. There will also be a free petting zoo that will include a baby zebra and camel, along with pony rides, live music, and food trucks.
That sounds like fun. Can't wait.
So are you going to the homecoming dance?
Yeah, I am. Are you?
Yeah, maybe we'll see each other there.
Awesome. Now let's check in with Micah at the Waterworks to see what's brewing down there at this time of year.
Hello guys, and my name is Micah, and I'm reporting from Giant Eagle, the produce capital of Fox Chapel. Let's get into it.
I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see.
When you're flipping these meats around, what's your what are you thinking about?
Thinking about flipping meat.
You heard it here first, guys. We have Jim from Market District flipping meat. Gotta feed those cats.
Yeah.
Yes, we're here with cat feeder Joe. We're here with cat feeder, and this has to be my favorite. The Friskies really gets the job done.
All right.
What's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. The cat has a favorite.
That little rascal. We can never get him right. And
I am a superstar with a big, big house and a big, big car. I am a
don't care who you are.
So we're here with some very hard-working students where do you guys go to school?
Fox Chapel High School.
Where's Fox Chapel Area High School?
In Fox Chapel.
You guys heard it here first. Fox Chapel Area High School is in Fox Chapel. So what are some of the pluses that you see are fit for studying down here at the Waterworks and at Giant Eagle, like the atmosphere?
It's very quiet down here, I guess, and I don't know, they have Wi-Fi too, so it works. I agree. There's a lot of Wi-Fi, and they have Starbucks.
Starbucks, you know how they roast those beans and cook those macchiato mochas, so thanks. Thanks. We're done here. Bye. So with the double frappuccino mocha extreme 360
I didn't realize that was a thing.
spice latte, how are you making that drink, and how are you taking that drink to the next level for some of these diehard Starbucks fans?
The pumpkin spice is, it's pumpkin spice. Who wouldn't like that?
Pumpkin spice lattes. Free pumpkin spice lattes for everybody in the store.
Not free.
Free pumpkin spice,
Not
guys.
A person that I strongly admire is Claudette Colvin, who took a stand against segregation on Alabama buses, even before Rosa Parks. Only 15 years old at the time, she set the precedent for equality, no matter who a person is or what they look like. I'm Madison Borkovich, and this is who inspires me.
Prominent symbol for standing up against segregation, I admire Claudette Colvin. She was born into largely prejudiced Montgomery, Alabama on September 5, 1939. After school each day, she and her friends took the city bus back to their homes. However, March 2, 1955 was a day largely out of the ordinary for Colvin. She was arrested at age 15. She and 3 of her classmates boarded the bus after a day of lessons, sitting behind the first 5 rows that were reserved for white people. As a white woman boarded the bus, Claudette and her friends were asked by the bus driver to move from their seats. They did. She did not. She also did not move when asked by traffic police and police officers that later boarded the bus and told them that it was her constitutional right to stay in her seat and that she had paid the fare just like everyone else. She was then manhandled off the bus by officers 9 months before Rosa Parks made her famous stand on a Montgomery bus. However, Colvin was neither used as the case nor the face of the NAACP's challenge of segregation laws due to her young age, as well as the fact that shortly after the incident she became pregnant. The association did not think that an unwed mother would make for positive publicity throughout the movement. Claudette shows her strong character and selflessness through her understanding that Rosa Parks was a better fit as the figurehead for the movement. For these reasons and more, I admire Claudette Colvin for her fortitude and unflinching valor.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching our debut episode. Make sure you click here to subscribe to the Swift Fox Media account. Also in the comments section below, make sure you post teachers that you want to see on that car ride karaoke, along with any songs that you'd like to hear. See you next time.